this morning where we are. Today we are heading to the scrap metal place where we are going to
unload the big blade.
Yep. Deliver the blade that we no longer need.
Yeah, we probably won't unload it. They will.
Yeah, we won't unload it.
Unless you're strong.
The sun, we're at a red light and the sun is glaring off a, what is that? A solar panel. And it's really bright. We'll show you what it looks like to unload this heavy piece of iron. Go. We weigh 12,880. This is the scrapyard we're at. And we have a barn over here.
Yeah, it don't look like there's much here today.
Not much. A lot of crushed cars. This is the big barn that we'll be backing into. That crane thingy-majiggy. Yeah, you can back into him, I think.
Well, if you can, we'll see what he says.
He'll unload us. Put the board under it and then he can get under it. We got the blade unloaded and it ended up doing some damage to our hitch. We're gonna have to leave the trailer here and bring a different truck to pick the trailer up because we don't want to risk losing the trailer on the way home. I'll show you what the hitch looks like here in a second. But yeah, he had trouble grabbing it off of the trailer and getting the grabber on underneath it. So he ended up pushing down on the trailer quite hard and it bent the whole area, the whole hitch area. So those things just happen. So what can you do? Yeah, the rust didn't help. Good morning. Everybody's sleeping this morning. We've had the time change and everybody's just not having it yet, are you? Except for you guys. So everybody's still sleepy yet, even though I'm out here. Normally they all come a-running, but they must be content. These are my two of my newest. I have one in the feeder right now. She's the newest, but yeah, it's kind of a chilly this morning. I don't think the sun is up yet. Yeah, I don't think the sun's up quite yet. We have mud here in this driveway. We need to do some driveway repairs this year and figure out how to get better driveways because we get all this clay and then heavy equipment sinks us right down to it. When we have thawing, then we get a lot of mud, and now it's froze again because it's freezing this morning. So, but it's also starting to dry up, so that's kind of nice. So I just helped this mama deliver her baby. She is a first-time mom, so she had a decent-sized bull calf, and she needed a little bit of help with. Those chickens, they're eating the hooves. The hooves of the new calves, they're really soft, and they usually do break off, but the chickens peck at it because they know it's good food. So that's why they're in here. I'm gonna cover them up. Anyway, Mom's taking good care of baby now. It is a boy, so I don't know if I'll raise him since he is part Jersey. He's Jersey Holstein cross, so we'll see. That makes for 3 babies today because there's 2 over here in the corner, and then we had one born there yesterday too. There's a calf right there. So I think there's 3 girls and 2 boys in the last 2 days. This afternoon it's sunny and kind of somewhat warm. So today we're loading up this trailer here, and we've got this dumpster that we purchased. We purchased a whole compaction system here, and the dumpster came with it, and we don't need this, but we needed all the parts that we used for the big overhead door. You can go back and look at some videos about building that door, but we don't need this dumpster part, so we're loading it up with scrap, and we're gonna haul it into the scrapyard. We ended up getting $240 a ton for that big blade, if you watched last week's video. So we put that, so that was good, and yeah, made some money on that. Sanders has his Dakota out. He's got it all fixed. He's just putting on a few miles before he puts it up for sale, and then he'll change the oil out on it again and then put it up for sale. Over here is our scrap pile. We usually clean this up, try to do it once a year. Sometimes we don't get to it every year, but it's full to overflowing, so we're gonna take in a couple loads of scrap while the price is still high. $240 for a ton is a really good deal around here. Beautiful day. We've had this door slightly opened, letting a breeze in. We're kind of cleaning out the shop a little bit. We took the paint booth down, and we're gonna bring in the disc that we bought because they got to get some work done to that. So I'm gonna open this door the rest of the way so they can bring the disc in.
Sure easy. This is kind of the push button farming you like, ain't it?
Yeah, this is the way it should be, right? Just stand here and watch a door open, and then figure out where to stop it.
Cylinders are level. I'm going to bring a skid loader over.
Kind of brightens it up in here.
Yeah, I'm bring it over and throw all the trash in. Then we'll go back to.
Still got some trash from the insulation we blew up.
It's actually in the shredder.
Yeah, weird.
I'll be back with a skid loader.
Okay. Pretty sure they were locked. Wild. Did that scare you? Wasn't expecting it. No. We don't want the blades to hit the concrete, so we'll put some blocks down. Oh, the tires aren't hooked up?
They are on the other side, that's why I'm
Oh, okay. Yeah. If they're not hooked up, then it would have fallen.
There we have it. We got a part.
So when we purchased this last fall, when did we? Last spring? When did we get this? Last fall. We never raised and lowered the wings. We never raised and lowered the wings on it, so we didn't know. I honestly don't know when the last time it was raised and lowered, so. Could have had some air in the line, but thankfully the tires didn't blow or didn't hit the concrete or what? What did you say? Or Dad was under it. Yeah, that was the main one. Sorry, I missed that one first.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Sorry. What is it? 27 foot. Oh, look at you. You bought extra.
I bought extra. That extra 3 feet.
Nice.
The other thing we gotta figure out is the angle. We're checking the angle.
The angle.
Yeah, it's 5.5. 4.5.
What's
So-
wrong, Ethan?
He's pondering.
Does it make sense?
You look, that back corner really ain't in much more than that back corner, but yet the blades go ahead. For all our viewers out there in the world of discus.
Discus?
Disc, yeah.
Discs.
So
What?
huh?
But this might be the same angle as that one. This might be the same angle as that one.
Yeah, it could be. But offset discs, they run, we had our Athens that we got rid of was 5 foot and 12. So that's what we're trying to kind of figure out. We want to mimic that angle. And this disc is adjustable angle. So that's what we're checking right now to what angle it
For all of you that know why you would need an angle, because I don't.
Well,
I don't know.
so you don't know about disc angles?
I don't think so.
So a finishing disc runs like a 12 or 14% angle, where you get up to offset discs, they run up to 20 or 25%. So an offset disc runs a lot steeper angle. That's why they call them a plowing disc. So that's what we're trying to figure out. You know, this is, they advertise it as it can be a plowing disc. So that's what we're working on.
It's a new day, and I'm here outside the workshop where we have one door open. Yesterday was a gorgeous day. It was in the 70s. I had the house windows open, and of course all the farmers around were hauling manure yesterday, so that fresh country air was coming right in the windows. And that's to be expected if you live in the country, but anyways, it was gorgeous. Today, it's still pretty nice. It's in the mid-60s, but it's so windy today. We had rain come through last night. I don't even know how much rain we got. And now today, wind before a cold front, and tomorrow it's supposed to be about 40 degrees, high of 40. So definitely spring weather we've got here going on in Michigan. Give you an idea what the wind feels like. Ugh. And now we're in the shop, where the shop is actually colder than it is outside because the doors have been closed. But so what you working on today?
A couple days ago we went down and picked up a bunch of parts. We got 2 new spinners, and we got new pulleys, and then we got an idler pulley and a drive pulley. And we picked up, this is for the chain, because this spreader here that I'm working on now, the S800. The S800, we got to put a new chain in it, and a drive sprocket for the chain on the back. And we picked a new tire up for it, and well, that's what I'm working at now, putting this kind of back together.
Got some decals too.
Yep. And so that's what we're doing right now.
Awesome.
How high we gotta go?
Right there.
Nothing like the smell of a new tire.
Nope, nothing like it. That goes on pretty well, one person.
Oh, it did alright, because everything's perfect.
Oh.
So when you lift it up, you gotta make sure the jack's all the way back, because I've had that before.
What do you mean all the way back?
So your tire don't hit it.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
You gotta make sure it's far enough back. And then, but these are they're a 19L161. They're a big floaty tire. And all the 800s pretty much run that size tire, big flotation.
Somebody's gonna ask, why didn't you get 4 new ones and only 1 new one?
So the spreader came home with 3, and it was missing 1. And it actually, these tires, the other ones are actually pretty good. They're not bad. They're worn down maybe half. I would say 50% tread. So that's why I didn't get new ones. And the sidewalls are all good.
They're not weather checked?
No. So I painted these rims and hubs, so I have to retouch up. I'll wash them up again and put touch up paint on them. So in case you're wondering. So we're spinning the bearing, seeing how it turns. It's a little stiff, but it seems all right. But I did not know this. This is totally new to me. I've never seen this before. But this bearing has a rubber.
This is rubber?
Yeah, it has a rubber.
That's weird.
Rubber covering
shell
on it or something like that. We've been working on taking the disc apart because if you look at the blades there,
we got some really beat up, rough looking blades here. Well, this one's missing some of it.
Yeah, so we kind of.
So when you bought this, you knew this?
Yeah, I figured it out. I'll need all new blades, so that's what we're we're heading that way. So we got the first disc getting off, and the shaft is sitting there. Oh, right there's a rubber seal. So this is the bearing that was out, and that's the rubber that goes.
Yeah, that was really out.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you get a new bearing, is it gonna come complete with this?
Yeah, it comes with a new rubber.
Oh.
You can buy these little rubber cushions. They're like $12 a piece, but I ordered new bearings, so it's coming with. Oh, there's a number there. I didn't realize that. It's coming with a new the whole thing.
Oh,
will be
whole
braided.
complete.
So.
Very good.
So yeah, this runs an 1 3/4 shaft, so it's a very heavy disc. It's
Hi, Sydney.
He's working.
He's working.
On shelving or something. So yeah, it's a very heavy axle shaft, which I'm really impressed with. I mean, 1 3/4 is some of the biggest. I know some guys are going up to 2-inch now, I think. So I mean, it's a really heavy shaft, so that shouldn't break. Because the old disc that we used to run, not the Athens, but we had an old white disc, was only like 1 1/8.
Did it break?
Yes.
Oh.
And we broke them before.
Oh.
So this is called a rock flex disc because it has this spring, and this spring here is what hooks the gang to the main frame, so it gives it some shock for hitting stones. And you can see the setup back there in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna strip it down. We're going through the whole thing, and we're gonna put all new bearings, new blades.
Hope to be done before it's field
time.
For field working time.
Yeah, we got like 60 days.
Ooh.
Not 60 days. Maybe 50 days.
Yeah, maybe
45
less
days.
than 60.
So we're actually gonna put a new tongue on it too, and that's what is here on the barrel. I do not like the setup they had. A lot of people holler that they're hard to adjust, so we're actually gonna we added a foot to it, and we're gonna put a different leveling mechanism, which we have all the metal for it. It's just a matter of putting it together.
Great. Well, thanks for the update, because I know when you brought it in here and it crashed down, and then I kind of left.
You did?
Yeah, I didn't like stay to see what you guys were working on, so
You got scared.
I didn't get scared. I think you did.
How'd I get scared?
You were right there.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the reason that side just kind of went boop, fell down is because I don't know when the last time it's been unfolded, but there was a leak in the hydraulic line, and I think there was no oil. At least on that side, there was no oil in that cylinder, so there was nothing to keep it from just falling down.
So, lesson learned. Maybe
What would you do different?
prepare for something like that. Put a block down or something. Because if those blades hit the ground or hit our concrete, it could have chipped it.
That could have chipped our cement.
Yeah.
But that's why we put blocks down for the other side, and actually it came in on a skid loader,
Yeah, we saw that.
and that's why we did that. So.
Yeah, just a wild moment of
Yeah,
watching
and
it fall.
and I'm glad I wasn't under it,
Yeah.
because I think I was in the corner, wasn't I?
Well, you were like hanging on to it. It was like, I don't even know.
So it was one of them hairy moments, wild moments. One of them, like, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Stay back, everybody.
So, but it all worked out good.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you get back to work.
Come out and see what we're doing. So, come out to see my bearings.
We don't normally do this. It's not like take one, take two. We just kind of go with the flow. But this is your second time, and that was weird
Come
and
out to see my bearings.
just awkward, I guess. We'll try that one again.
Oh, you want me to do it again?
Only say something different, maybe.
Well, what am I, how do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Just turn around and...
I don't care. Just work on something. You could just say, "So here's my bearing."
Here's the bearings.
Oh yeah. Try it again. This seems so staged now, and I don't really care for that. But